Today we're going to learn about neutralization reactions. This comes from section 25.1 in your book, which is page 430. A neutralization reaction is a reaction in which you have mixed an acid with a base and it neutralizes. Obviously, this is going to depend on the strength of your acid and the strength of your base. You may not always get an exact 7 on the pH scale, but you'll get something closer to neutral. And we're going to do some of these activities in class so you can see relative strengths and how much you need to get to neutral, things like that. Whenever you have a neutralization reaction, it's essentially a double displacement reaction in which one of the products is an ionic compound, which we call salt, whether it's NaCl or not, and a lot of times, although not always, water. So I'm going to show you some examples in which the product is water, and then you can look in your book and it gives you a couple examples where the product is not water. So for example, the reaction we talked about last week where we have HCl, hydrochloric acid, and NaOH, sodium hydroxide. It's a double displacement, so you get sodium chloride, and then H2O or HOH. So the hydrochloric acid is donating. The H, so that's acids donate and bases accept. The NaOH is accepting the H to form water. Another example of this in which the salt is something that we don't normally think of as salt would be hydrochloric acid and potassium hydroxide. So in that case you get potassium chloride, which is also called a salt. Any ionic compound that results from an acid-base reaction is called a salt, whether it's table salt or something else. And water. So that essentially is what neutralization reactions are. We're going to do some of these in class tomorrow, and so you'll know what's going on.